And we're back!
Yeah!
For our last reviews, we talked about games that had little story or a secret story hidden within the game. Although this is nice and good, I didn't get to stay true to myself. As it's been said before, I am all about story. Be it a comic book, a movie or a game, it's always the story that stays with me and that I want to talk about. This week we'll take a look at a game that's heavily story driven. Hell, we will spend the entire month looking at the games within that series. In honor of the upcoming release of Batman Arkham Knight, we will take a look at the games within the Batman Arkham series. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Batman Month!
Hey, wait a minute. Why are you reviewing Batman Arkham Asylum? Didn't the completionist just review that game? Isn't this a bit redundant?
Yes, it's true, we are reviewing the game only 1 week after the completionist did it. That said, I was already working on this review before I even knew he was going to do the same game. Besides, I'm reviewing the entire series this month, and I do look at the game from a story perspective, where he looks at it from a completionist standpoint. Basically, I'm saying there's room for both reviews on the interwebs.
Why can't we all just get along?
With that out of the way, let's get started. The game starts with Batman driving the Joker back to Arkham Asylum after the Joker tried to take the mayor hostage.
Back, fool, I've got a bomb! Huh? All right.
So, Batman brings the Joker back and locks him up. Game over, we're done. Wow, that's a short game. And you said you liked it?
Yeah, not so fast. Just as in the movies and the comics, it's never that simple when it comes to the Joker. From the moment that Batman delivers the Joker to Arkham, it seems that the Joker wanted to go back inside.
Oh, Frankie, how's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to
you. Really? I don't mind walking. Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here!
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
On the way in, Batman passes a group of Joker's henchmen, and the Joker hints that he actually set fire to Blackgate Prison to get his men into Arkham.
I'm telling you, the state of the wiring in these federal facilities is shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Once deeper inside the asylum, Batman is greeted by Commissioner Gordon, all-round good cop and father of former Batgirl Barbara Gordon.
Long night, Jim.
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Batman stays behind to let the guards take the Joker further into
Arkham
the asylum,
staff only
to see the Joker get loose and escape further into
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Get up! Now!
Joker's loose.
Alert the warden.
Harley Quinn. She got it.
You okay? Yeah, look a bit sweaty.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Anyway, Harley Quinn opens the gate for the Joker with a keycard. How she got it and why she's not incarcerated right now is unknown. There may be a story behind it, but it's not told within the game. This is the first nitpick I've got with this game, by the way. I believe that if something important happens within a game, you need to learn about it in that game. With the Joker on the loose, Batman takes pursuit.
Wait, it's a trap!
Yes, General Akbar, we know. In fact, everybody knows.
You know it's a trap.
Of course it is.
With the knowledge that he's walking straight into a trap, Batman still goes after the Joker. On his way in, he hears all the inmates are being released over the intercom.
Prescribe.
Warning. Security breach in level B3. Warning. Security.
From this moment, it's Batman versus the entire asylum.
It's around this time that you're introduced to the combat system, and let me tell you, the combat in this game is a blast. Batman doesn't just hit his enemies, he smoothly moves between moves and enemies. This is called free flow combat. It looks extremely complex and hard to pull off, but most of it is just done with 2 freaking buttons, man. One for attack and one for defense, and when you beat the last enemy in the area, you'll be rewarded with a nice last hit in slow-mo.
After some more combat, we
You
are
won't
introduced
see
to the
me.
second major mechanic in the game.
I
Stealth.
see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
At several moments in the game, Batman has to take out his enemies without being seen. This is to avoid getting shot or to stop an enemy from killing an innocent.
Zaz is down, but not for long. Got you.
Someone put this animal back in his cell.
After stopping Zaz, Batman gets contacted by Harley Quinn, who informs him that she has kidnapped Warden Sharp.
Harley Quinn here. How do you like my new uniform? Pretty hot, huh? Oh, I got something to show you. 1 second, B-Man. Ta-da! I'm now subbing for the old man. Old Sharp has never been happier.
Should be willing to trade Sharp for me? I would love to be in this place right now.
You have 1 chance.
Yeah, okay, I've got to agree with you on that one.
Dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
Right after the talk with Harley, Batman gets a call from Barbara Gordon, codename Oracle.
Oracle, I'm here.
Arkham Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system. He's probably isolated it from the grid.
That's not all he's done. All police feeds are reporting he's placed bombs all over Gotham. Says he'll detonate them if anyone sets foot on Arkham Island. It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time now.
He's lying.
Barbara
It's
Gordon.
just a diversion to
Didn't
keep
you
people
say
away.
she used to
How
be
do you know?
Batgirl?
Yes, I did. It's hard to tell you exactly what happens, since the Arkham series are on their own continuity. But going by the comics, Barbara used to be Batgirl until the Joker shot her in the back and paralyzed her. Now she works from a secret base as a hacker in order to help Batman and several other superheroes. This is, however, how the story goes in the comics, and it may be different in the Batgirl DLC for the upcoming Arkham Knight game. Batman catches up to the Joker in extreme isolation.
What took you so long?
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you.
He's right there. You don't have to fight him. He's standing right there, on top of the cell, right there. You found him. Done. There he is.
Joker releases a mutated inmate that reminds me of my last inmate. Yeah, my dates.
But let's not talk about that. That's just. Batman has to fight this inmate, but after a while the inmate collapses from what appears to be a heart attack.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Ah, well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous,
After the
I'll
fight,
give
the
you
Joker
this
gives Batman
for
one free shot to
free.
kill him.
Knock me off! I dare you. End this! Pull the plug! Stop me once and for all!
Batman almost takes it, only to stop himself just before he throws his bat away.
Wow, Batman almost kills the Joker? I thought he never killed.
He never does. Batman is absolutely against killing, but he also knows that whenever he lets the Joker live, he's responsible for everybody the Joker kills. Basically, the Joker pushes Batman to desperation, and they both know that the day Batman kills the Joker is coming. And that day will be the day that Batman loses and the Joker wins. The Joker finds Batman's reaction all too funny as he retreats further into Arkham, forcing Batman to take the long way around.
The Joker then contacts Batman and shows him that Commissioner Gordon is now abducted as well.
Maybe Two-Face.
There's no escape, Joker.
Silly bat! I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to keep a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his
It's a
way
good
to
thing Gotham
Harley
has
as we
Batman.
speak.
There doesn't seem to be any other competent people in the city.
If I see you trying to follow me, he dies. Harley's looking forward to it. Maybe I'll film it and post it on the internet.
The transport system is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
I should go back to the holding cells. Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
Batman decides to return to the room where Gordon was taken. It is here where we are introduced to the third and, in my opinion, worst mechanic in the game, detective mode. Now don't get me wrong, I like detective mode. It allows you to follow traces left by enemies and it enables you to see through walls and whether or not enemies are armed. The only gripe I have with it is that when you use it you have to play the game through a filter, and with the amount of time you spend following trails, it gets annoying. I mean, why make a beautiful game if you're making us look through a filter?
While on the subject of problems, there are a few clipping issues with the game. There are also a few times when you glide towards an enemy for a takedown and Batman misses the enemy, ruining your cover.
Batman encounters Harley again. Harley wants to slow Batman down.
B-Man! Mr. J doesn't want you following us just yet.
Get down!
I noticed you've been picking up question marks and attacking Chattering T. What the F?
Yes, it is I.
Besides the main quest, you also get side quests. Most of these are given to you by the Riddler, who hit the question marks all over the island. Completing these will grant you experience points, and when you manage to do them all, you'll get sent to cops after the Riddler's location. Apparently loitering question marks is considered felony in Gotham City.
And what about those
first one?
I just hate those damn things. No, just kidding. They also count towards completing challenges. That said, I'm not a completionist, so I didn't bother collecting that stuff. I did, however, try to collect as many as possible. Not only is it fun to hear the Riddler's stunts, it's also useful to gain as much experience as you need.
One thing you should try to collect are the Chronicles of Arkham. These roundstones tell important plot details about the asylum, and they lead to an exciting plot twist.
What a twist!
There's a supply of
Eventually
explosive
you catch up to
gel
Bowles,
in the trunk of the Batmobile.
but it turns out that the Joker realized how Batman was tracking him. Batman responds to alarm of the Batmobile and he knocks out the inmates trying to destroy it. Fortunately, Commissioner Gordon isn't as useless as he seems. He left his pipe at the Batmobile when Harley Quinn took him past it. Back into a filter screen we go!
Car. Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon. Strange. This is Gordon's pipe. Barbara gave it to him. There's no way he'd leave it.
On his way, Batman meets a doctor who asks him to save 3 other doctors. One of them is Dr. Young, the same doctor he passed when he brought the Joker in.
Is it true the Joker escaped?
Unfortunately, yes.
The good doctor seems to be extra bothered by the fact that the Joker is running loose. She also mentions that she was ordered to cure the doctor by the warden. This was to give him publicity as he runs for mayor.
You do well to remember this conversation. It may come back on the test later.
They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Don't worry, Doctor. I rescued you first, and now I'll search...
Batman finally gets back on Commissioner Gordon's trail as he heads down the elevator. In the elevator he once again is taunted by the Joker.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I got you trapped in a little little metal box hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say goodnight, bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises in store for you. Prepare to face your fears. All of them!
Batman seems to be coughing a bit. I didn't know he had allergies. Must be the mold in the building. I'm telling you, they need to turn that fan on in the building.
All in due time, my friend. When Batman gets off the elevator, he hears Scarecrow talking, while the doctors in the room act clearly under the influence of Scarecrow's toxin.
While Batman keeps going, the Joker keeps taunting him. This time, talking about Batman's fears.
Ooh, it looks like the good doctor has started early. Your appointment is for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready. Tell me, Bats, what are you really scared of? Failing to save this cesspool of a city? Not finding the commissioner in time? Me in a thong?
The Joker in a bikini. I just can't shake the feeling.
Batman finally reaches Commissioner Gordon, but he's too late.
From here on, things seem to get stranger and stranger. When Batman calls Oracle, he gets a strange reply.
I'm sorry, Jim.
Barbara. I'm sorry. I was too late.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
Batman ends up in the morgue where he finds the bodies of his long-dead parents, who start to talk to him.
Father, you should have stood up to him, son. Like a man. Mom?
Help us, Bruce! Don't let us die!
Then he gets jumped by Scarecrow, who doses him with so much drugs that Batman ends up in a hallucination.
Wow. Wow! Batman's tripping balls. So is the one you least expect.
We are now in an amazing segment of the game. We now play inside Batman's head as he fights to regain control of his sanity. The goal is simply explained, but difficult to execute. You must turn the light from the bat signal to the giant Scarecrow who is trying to find Batman. If he finds you, it's game over. Try again.
Poor little bat, you're in my world now.
After beating Scarecrow's drugs, Batman heads back to Gordon's body, only to discover it wasn't Gordon at all.
Yay! Gordon didn't die yet! It's only some innocent no-name guard. No need to cry. He could just as well be wearing a red shirt. Moving on.
Batman finally finds Commissioner Gordon, but he is guarded by Harley Quinn. She's ordered by the Joker to kill Gordon if one of the henchmen sees Batman. After some sneaky action, we find Batman breaking to the ceiling and knocking Harley out.
He's out of control.
Oh no.
Prove something.
Not Harley.
Sure I can stop
She's only misunderstood, man. She just needs a hug. Let me hold her. I'll get it back to normal.
Joker in bikini!
God, why did you have to put that image back into my mind?
Gordon tells Batman that the Joker is hiding something in the adjacent room. It's Bane, but not in the way we know it.
You're going to love this next bit.
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me, now. Bane.
I thought he broke out of Blackgate.
Cut me down.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Young, the Bruja. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
Gordon, run!
After a fight with Bane, Batman makes quick work of him and sends the Commissioner Gordon off to the mainland.
Where's Quinn? Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself.
I will break you, Batman! Then the Bruja!
No, Bane. This time I break you!
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
Radio claims he's planted bombs all over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
The Joker seems to be after the Venom, the stuff that makes Bane strong. Batman decides to go to a Batcave he has on Arkham Island.
Wait, Batman has a secret Batcave on the highly secured Arkham Island?
Go through the
How the hell did he do that?
Pull up all you can find on Dr. I'll go through anything you find.
Basically, the reason the game gives is because he's Batman.
Situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with Venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the Venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Batman arrives at the Batcave.
Dr. Young was heading up a
In the Batcave, Batman examines the notes on the new Titan drug that Dr. Young has made out of the Venom drug. The only thing that's missing is the formula.
The race is on between Batman and Joker. Batman can't let the Joker get his hands on the formula.
After a very long search, Batman finds the formula and promptly gets rid of it. Now, if only he could do the same to the images
I
of
found
Joker
Dr. Young's
bikini
formula.
I have.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple.
Unfortunately, the Joker has a backup plan. With the formula now gone, he sends Zsasz to extract the formula directly from the Doctor herself.
Not the formula! What am I going to do? Who can help me now? What's that? How about our old friend Zsasz? I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens, when no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy. Maybe he could get her talking? I think he probably can! Great plan, Bats!
But getting to Zsasz isn't as easy as Batman thinks. On his way over, he once again gets gassed and starts tripping even worse than before.
This time Batman sees the hallway turn into Crime Alley, the place where his parents died. The hallucinations go as far as to make Batman see himself as young Bruce Wayne, crying at the corpse of his parents.
Come on, kid, this way. Take a seat in my office.
With the memories of Commissioner Gordon being guided to him, Batman managed to pull himself back together as he walks on.
Kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that? He's got a butler.
I'm sorry about that. I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay? I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this.
Why did you do it, officer? Why?
I don't know.
But Batman is still high as a kite, and he needs to fight a giant scarecrow in his mind again.
After once again beating Scarecrow, Batman finds Sass and Dr. Young. After saving her, the Doctor explains that the Joker forced her to do the experiments and that he already has all the Titan he needs.
Evil! Evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but...
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense?
After Dr. Young dies, Harley Quinn shows up again with a few inmates. She orders them to hurt Batman, but to keep him alive.
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
Somebody help me!
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go.
The Joker clearly has plans for Batman. I wish Harley would stay. I already miss her.
Joker in bikini!
God, stop doing that, man!
The wild goose chase continues as Batman now has to look for the warden who has the codes needed to go after the Joker. But first, it's time for a small detour. No one knew that the sequel to this game was already planned when they made Arkham Asylum. Behind the wall in the warden's office that doesn't seem to be breakable is a secret room. Within this room you'll find the plans for a map for Arkham City.
And Batman ends up in the Green Mile.
Walk in the mile, walk in the mile, walk in the mile, walk in the Green Mile.
Here he finds one of the few still incarcerated villains, Poison Ivy. Since I can't have my Harley, maybe it's okay if I hook lips with this girl?
Build my lips. With venom.
Really not interested in a bunch of...
Yeah, maybe not.
They're in pain, crying for help.
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Batman just misses Harley Quinn as he rescues the warden and gets the security codes. While Batman's dealing with the warden and the flimsy trap, Harley releases Poison Ivy and the Joker releases most of the insane inmates.
They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah, well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh well.
Please.
what the heck? I'll cut you a break.
That feels so much better.
She's a good kid.
I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
Maybe I can hook up with Ivy. I've got the perfect solution.
I hate to disappoint you, but rubber lips are immune to your charms.
Anyway, Batman reaches extreme incarceration where he finally faces off against Harley. And with that I mean a large group of inmates and an electrified floor controlled by Harley. Harley fails and the Joker boots her from the party list.
Poor Harley. Let me hold her. I'll comfort her. I'll make it all better. I can be your hero, baby.
Weren't you planning on making out with Ivy just now?
Ivy meant nothing. It's always been Harley. Please, Harley, forgive me.
Harley tries to vent her frustrations by attacking Batman. This goes as well as you'd expect.
Hey, hands off the merchandise. That's my party list.
Quiet. Why the smiles next to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me. Huh?
Get it.
You won't find Mr. J. He's in the secret lab in the gardens and... oh, crap.
Yep, I know.
Damn. Well, he'll get me out. You'll see. Yeah. You'll see.
Batman finds the Titan production facility and he manages to destroy most of the stuff, but the Joker once again gets away. This time with some of the remaining Titans.
Let me show you what I cooked up.
Batman now needs an antidote for the Titan. He decides to ask Poison Ivy for help in the only way Batman knows how.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
No desire to hit on her? Don't you want to make out with her?
Ivy. I know Dr.
No,
Young mutated these
not
bugs to
anymore.
produce venom.
What gives?
And I heard it through the grapevine.
Hay fever.
Alright, the only way to make a cure for Titan is with a plant that only grows in the sewers. Apparently it needs a lot of manure to grow.
What makes this plant extra special is that it only grows in Killer Croc's lair.
So Batman once again needs to go on a wild goose chase to find the plant. Things get even worse as Ivy gets infected with the Titan while Batman searches for the cure.
Titan must be having a different effect on Ivy. Her plants are growing. They'll soon be out of control.
This also mutates her plants and soon the entire island is taken over by her.
On his way to Killer Croc, Batman once again gets gassed and starts tripping harder than an old lady down the stairs.
This time the game doesn't throw Batman's fear at you, but your own, as it seems that the game is crashing and starts over. However, things are different as Batman and the Joker now switch places. The game goes as far as to make you think you died, only to have Batman wake up in a different location.
Let's start the party with a bang.
I love this scene. Batman is in the graveyard surrounded by cells with even more insane versions of himself in there.
Batman once again overcomes the fear gas and Scarecrow makes a run for it.
This forces Scarecrow into his last plan. He heads for the sewer to get the drug into drinking water.
Wait a minute. Scarecrow heads to the sewer. The Cure is in the sewer and Killer Croc is in the sewer. That's a lot of coincidence.
Yeah, now that I think about it, the game does have a lot of filler and coincidences. Besides getting the cure, this whole part has little to do with the main story, so let's speed it up a bit. When Batman catches up to Scarecrow, he is seemingly too late, but before Scarecrow can poison the water, he is attacked by Croc and seemingly killed.
Deepest, darkest nightmares, and you will never reach your precious venom roots.
Don't do it, Crane!
Now the game slows down to a crawl. Literally, Batman has to crawl to avoid getting attacked by Killer Croc.
Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, Killer Croc. It's never something nice like Bunny Hugger or Purry Kitten.
Batman gets the plant and makes the cure in the Batcave when Ivy's plans penetrate the cave and forces Batman to leave.
I need to run some more tests to be sure. I've set the computer to create more, but I need to get out of here and find Ivy.
Thank God. Her plans have reached the Gotham River.
Batman faces off against Ivy and gives her the cure. If it seems that I'm rushing through this, it's because I am. Both Ivy and Croc are awesome enemies, but like I said, they have little effect on the main story. So let's move on to the final part. The Joker invites Batman to his hideout. Outside there are inmates applauding Batman and letting him in. These guys are idiots. They just stood there while I sprayed explosive at their feet. I'm an asshole like that. The Joker is sitting in a makeshift throne, protected by two mutated guards. After Batman makes quick work of the two guards, the Joker shows that he has Commissioner Gordon.
Wait, what? Didn't Gordon leave the island? How did the Joker get his hands on him?
I have no idea. The Joker almost injects Gordon with the remaining Titan, but Batman jumps in between, getting ejected in the process.
We're gonna have some fun now, kiddies! You're trying to resist the change! That's not fair! Come on, get in! So, you wanna play hardball, bats, do ya? Your call!
Boy oh boy, we get to play as Giant Monster Batman! This is going to... Hey, he is mutating.
Yeah, that's the Joker sentiment exactly. When the Joker realizes that Batman is resisting the mutation, he tries to get Batman to give in. He even goes as far as to inject himself with Titan, hoping to force Batman into a giant versus giant battle. But Batman gives himself the cure, denying the Joker.
But you've denied me even that. I have nothing to live for.
So this is the part most people hate in this game. The Joker is a Titan-powered giant and Batman has to fight him just as he would fight a regular enemy. Most people think this ruins the character of the Joker, but I disagree. It's entirely like the Joker to do something crazy when he's backed in the corner. Hell, it's like him to do something crazy on a daily basis. The fact that he took Titan is also important for the next game, but that's something for next week.
Witness the final destruction of your dear Dark Knight.
We've been circling the tower since the... Wait! There! Joker is making his move!
Showtime, Batman! Let's give the room something to talk about!
So the Joker is beaten and Batman saves the day.
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, Bats. You can't beat me. I'm actually going to win. Ready for the next round?
Always.
What?
I'll never let you win. Never.
We get some nice exposition from Gordon, and Batman moves on to the next crime. Before the credits, we get to see a canister of Titan drift off and Scarecrow's hand grabbing it.
Batman Arkham Asylum is a great game. From the atmosphere to the gameplay, everything is solid and highly entertaining. When I first played this game, I was very surprised. I never knew a superhero game could be this good. Of course there are a few flaws, but these are few and far apart. That's why I give this game 4.5 out of 5 little boys in tights. Batman Month continues as we return next week with the sequel, Batman Arkham City. Until then, let us know what you think in the comments, or just call me an asshole. I'll thank you for it. Seriously, just go. I won't be angry. And please don't forget to subscribe for great reviews every week, or mediocre reviews. I don't care. We'll be back next time!
Yeah!